Right on the shop, we have the Defenders of the Castle bundle, which contains the Coffin Dragon Flying Dutchman, and finally, the Gargoyle skin. And today we're going to be deciding, is the Gargoyle skin worth it? And first off, I just want to point out some things that I noticed. The Coffin skin and the Gargoyle actually have the exact same pattern, so Blizzard definitely reused that when they made this skin. And I just want to preface this by saying I'm not supporting the fact that all of this is so super duper expensive. I am just simply buying these skins so that y'all can decide on your own if these skins are totally worth it or not. I'm talking about the skin itself, not the price in these situations, because let's be real here, everything in this game is so overpriced right now. But anyways, let's get right into the skin. So the first thing I notice is his face. That actually is pretty cool. He even has his glasses, which seem like they're made out of stone. One of the horns is actually broken off, which makes it look like a legit gargoyle. I think that is a really cool detail. Another thing to point out is the fire/lava aspects of the skin. If you look deep enough, you can actually see the lava and fire actually just literally roasting in homeboy Winston's soul. I love that detail. I love how it just comes out in random parts to kind of show that the lava is underneath, holding them together. That is super, super cool. So Winston himself is made out of rocks because it is a gargoyle. They are statues. And I think the rock texture actually looks super, super clean. I think they did a great job with actually putting the rocks together. We have a little rag on his butt for some reason. I feel like that could have totally been avoided because it just kind of looks like it's hiding some monkey balls down there, which he doesn't have in this skin. I think that could have been taken out. Another thing that I want to point out again is this texture that we saw on the coffin skin. I wish they would have done a whole unique texture. I mean, I know, cool, let's reuse some stuff, but they weren't sneaky. I caught it. I wish this would have been stained glass, maybe, to give more of a gargoyle effect, because they are usually on those big cathedral-type buildings. I think that would have been really cool. Maybe have, like, instead of the fire in these, or maybe even in the center one, we could have just had, like, a fire-esque translucent window. Let's take a look at the back, and here is his jump pack, and they actually don't really look like a jump pack, which is, honestly, this is a really cool way that they did this, because normally it is a jump pack and you can see like flames stuff coming out of it, but I think they did the most out of this and made it look like wings and turned it into a jump pack, because right here it doesn't really look necessarily like wings. They aren't spread out like traditional wings, but they are in the shape of them, which I think is a great job. We got that. Okay, on this we actually do have stained glass. Okay, now this is what I wish we would have had on the skin itself. I think this looks phenomenal. I think this looks great. We have the fire. We have a little flower logo right there. That is amazing. Well, I wish they would have changed this to maybe like a red. And I mean, you can't really change the color in the game though. It would have been looking a little weird. So I understand why it has to be blue, but I think it'd be really cool if it was red, like the rest of the skin. The complaints I have about the skin are the fact that the skin does look a little boring, in my opinion. I don't like skins that just have basically one color to it. I mean, I can literally see 3 colors on this entire skin. Other than that, I wish they would have changed this text right here. Maybe remove the cloth around his neck and the waistline right down there. I mean, I know it adds a little pop of color, but it looks a little goofy to me. The Tesla cannon, I think, did a fantastic job with what they were given. Maybe change the flower logo out because it doesn't really, it doesn't really remind me of a flower on this skin. But anyways, let's go right into some emotes. We have Laughing Matter. He's so cute. Monkey Business. Peanut Butter. Roar. Sitting Around. Shadow Puppets. Twist. And then Hello, My Name Is. Next, let's look at some victory poses. We have Beast, Classic, Thinker, Metal, RIP, Toast, Sparklers, and then Peanut Butter. Highlight intros include the pumpkin. Excuse me. And then glasses. Primal Rage. And finally, roll. I love Winston. He's so cute. Let's take a look at the golden gun, because this matters to a lot of people. What I'm really hoping they do, don't change the stained glass, don't change the colors on the inside. Maybe just take the marble right here, or the brick, turn that gold. Okay, that is exactly what they did. Okay, this is doable. I know the red definitely clashes with the gold. It doesn't really look that good in my opinion. But if you are rocking the skin where the gold flecks a little bit, it looks definitely just all right. So first off, let's take a look at the weapon itself. It is actually kind of at an angle to where it is a little hard to see the stained glass, and I have that stupid keychain in the way, but it's not blocking like really anything. The only thing it's blocking is more marble right there on the side. When you jump, you can kind of get a little bit better view of the back, not by much though. Let's see what it looks like when we fire. Okay, you just charge up the blue. I mean, again, it would be really cool to have a different color in the little charge up station, but I understand why they can't do that. Jump, okay, nothing really there. So the punch is literally just his little rock arm going out. I love that you can still see a little bit of lava right there on the side. I think that is a great detail. All right, does this look any different? No, the shield does not look any different at all. Okay, well that's a little sad. All right, let's check out our Primal Rage and actually see if the skin holds up when we're in Primal Rage. Actually, I know it just gives like a red tint, but I think that actually looks really cool. I think that actually matches the vibe of the skin so well. Honestly, got some points right there. And I was kind of hoping for a unique voice line, but I know most skins don't have it, so I usually get my hopes up right there. But we always gotta check. And so anyways, I think it's time for us to decide if this skin is worth it or not. And honestly, I'm gonna give this skin a rating of 6 out of 10. The skin did a great job of doing what a gargoyle should look like, and I think Winston was the perfect character to choose that as. With that being said, I do think that just for the lack of color on the skin, just for maybe the lack of stained glass windows on some parts of the skin, it being too rocky and not enough lava in some places, I don't think this skin can get my approval of it being a fantastic skin. Again, it does its job of looking amazing as a gargoyle, and if you're into that kind of stuff, the skin is totally gonna be perfect for you. But my preferences are just not that, and I hope you can understand. And so anyways, I really do think that this skin is a good skin. It's not a 10 out of 10 skin by any means, but it is a skin that gets the job done. And I will say that this skin, in my opinion, is not worth it. And so anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the video right there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later.